we fly over the Whiskey Zero Whiskey camp from the southwest, first is the single sideband tent where I operated. My rig consisted of a 6700 and an Invis 40 and 80 meter antenna 15 feet off the ground. For power I used my Honda 2000i inverter and shot a wireless signal about 500 feet to the main trailer to sync N1mm. You can barely see the digital end-fed antenna on the top of the shot. As we move on to the single sideband trailer, Justin, KE0HXL, Sterling, N0SSC, and Kevin, K0KEV, operated from this location. Off to the right is the 40-foot military mast with the 20 and 60 through 40 meter dipole. The wireless enclosure is between the trailer and the generators, and we also put up a 2 meter J-pole for some simplex contacts. Chris, WX5CW, and CJ, WT2P, operated from the CW tent. Chris used the 40 through 80 meter Invis on a 15-foot painter's pole. You can see their generators to the left of the tent, and not only did they operate from this position, they also slept there. Don't worry, they had some propane heat at night. As we pan around, Sterling's 40 and 80 meter Invis comes into view on a 15-foot painter's pole. This was run with 200 feet of coax out to the field just left of the trailer. This military mast supported CJ's antennas, which he ran on 20 and 40 with a fan dipole. I think he jumped to 15 off and on during the contest on that 40. CJ was a CW machine during the weekend, bringing in those state multipliers. As we get back to the main trailer, the 20 meter dipole that we ran later in the trees comes into view. We moved this antenna off the military mast to get it higher up in the trees. During the weekend, we put up 8 antennas over 10 acres of land. Come with us as we take you through the MO QSO Party as Whiskey Zero Whiskey for the weekend.
No.
Oh, because you got the flight bag.
So here's the inside of the tent. Got my flex going with 20 and 40. Here's Sterling running. Here's Justin running, and then we've got a Chad over here for spotting, and got some filters. I got my little heater, and you close this thing up, and it gets warm in here. Here's the wireless to go back to the main point. Got a light, my phone. Then here is the contest box sitting on a tote, which I need to redo that system. Got a fan, then my power coming in here. Got my antenna tuner coming in, and then into the flex. All of my cables for my power get wrapped in ferrites. Got the push to talk pedal.
You get like somebody that comes that's showered recently. You can smell them from 20 feet away. You smell just soap. You're like, you're clean.
Find out much
T-minus 30 minutes. 8:30. Getting some breakfast in us. There's the guys in the CW tent. Well, here's another update. It's about 11 o'clock on Saturday, and of course everyone is blowing everyone else out on the bands. Chris is complaining that digital's too loud, and then he complains that I'm too loud. CJ doesn't have a 20-meter antenna, so I'm going to get him a 20-meter. But good thing is, I think we're putting points on the board. So we'll get into the trailer here and see how many points we've got so far. So that's the update so far. More to come. It's about 2 o'clock on Saturday. We got 70,000 points. Bands are in horrible condition, absolutely horrible. Thank God for our CW operators. They've gotten the most as they've gotten through. Now we're gonna go move an antenna because we can't seem to get sideband and CW on the same band. We were able to do that during Illinois, but we're thinking the antennas on how they're aligned, it's got some issues, so we're gonna go move an antenna. Local operator Dave, AD0, forgot his call already. Anyway, he came in and we contacted him on his mobile on every band and every mode except for digital. So that was great. Got us a lot of points. So here we go, moving an antenna. Another update, it's 3:30 on Saturday. Did a little searching and pouncing, but looks like we're interfering with each other quite a bit. Even whenever Sterling's on 40 on the upper band and Chris is running CW on 40 in the lower of the band, still interfering. And we're getting 40 and 20 meter interfering too, so we must be, not sure what we're doing, but it's the deal. CJ's out flying his drone. Well, no, he's not doing anything. So, get to another big update here in a bit. It's an update. It's 4:14 p.m. Saturday. We're at 101,000 points. Got a ways to go. Sterling, what do you think about breakfast?
I should eat at some point. But it's good.
Take a bite.
Some Bailey's. Time for
He
Bailey's.
did make a bacon pancake.
Sunday morning, 9 a.m. Out here checking the Invis antenna, tighten things up. Wireless works flawlessly. It's awesome. So we'll see how the weather holds out for us. It's supposed to be showers till noon and then clear. So we'll give it a little update here in a while. So it's 1 o'clock on Sunday. Got 2 more hours. Tent is holding up well. Got the generators going over here. Our generator. Oh, I need to fix the. So I think the sun just puked. There is no activity on the band whatsoever. There's CJ and there is nothing. We have one signal
One AM signal probably. Everything else is toast. The bands have been horrible this weekend. Absolutely horrible. So that's an update. 1:45 p.m. on Sunday. So yeah, people are coming out of the trailer. All right, next update will be in about an hour when we start packing up.
Sunday, 4:45. We are packing up, almost done. Goal was to be out of here by 5. So we're taking down the CW tent right now. Got all the masts down. Here's the field that used to have all the antennas. Trailer. Everything's down. Again, it didn't rain at all on Sunday, but this field is still a mess. How many engineers does it take to take a camping tent down? The answer, 4. Well, 3, and then 1 to supervise.